brilliant new function that's just been added to the DJI Fly app. One function, but it brings 3 brilliant new features that really will make a difference to your flying in certain scenarios. So first of all, you've got to make sure that you have got the latest version of the Fly app. Obviously, you can need your RC2 remote connected to the internet, make sure the Wi-Fi switched on. It should prompt you, but if it doesn't, you can nudge it along by just going into a profile and check for update. But the main big feature is that you can now update your home point with a simple tap of a single button. A direct shortcut straight off the main screen, and it makes a huge difference, especially if you are moving whilst you're filming. So here I am up in the South Downs. I've been cycling for over 2 miles. That means with my drone tracking me, my home point is over 2 miles away, 2.6 kilometers. Now that has a couple of consequences. First off, if you did actually lose signal, the drone is going to try and go all the way back to the takeoff point, going way beyond VLOS. And if I wasn't on a bike, if I was walking, it would be flying far faster than I would be able to keep up with it. So it would go beyond VLOS and it would actually not be a great situation. But of course, like I said, the automatic return to home is having to recalculate itself all the time to make sure it's got enough battery and power to get the drone back to the original takeoff point. So the further I am away from that takeoff point, you can see here, when I tap the little time indicator, you can actually see the remaining flight time until return to home kicks in. And of course, the further I am away from that takeoff point, the quicker that time is going to count down. So when I finally stop, I'm a full 2 miles away from the original takeoff point, you can see that I've actually only got a few minutes left before the return to home is going to kick in. Now, if I take advantage of this new feature, when you tap the button on the left, you can see it opens up the screen. You've got the ability to do return to home straight away, press and hold, or land immediately, or this new feature, update home point. And if you tap that, it will then open up a little map, and it gives you 2 options. You have the ability to update the home point directly to where the aircraft is now, or the controller is now. Now, of course, 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to update it to where the controller is. You'll be holding the controller, and that's probably going to be right for you. If you were on a boat, though, a good option that you can do, and I would thoroughly recommend this if you are ever flying from a boat, is to actually fly the drone now directly over to a bit of land. And when you're over the land, that's where you can set the home point. So if you lose signal or the battery goes down too fast, you know that the drone is going to try and land on land and not water. So that is where you would probably try and make use of update home point to where the aircraft is now. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, you'll just be updating it to where the controller is. But crucially, I want you to have a little look at the effect it has on the remaining flight time. You can see when I go into that screen, haven't really got much time left before the return to home is going to kick in. But when I update the home point, obviously the drone will no longer have to fly those 2 miles back to the takeoff point. So suddenly it's actually got more time up its sleeve, more power up its sleeve, and that's reflected. And you can see that the remaining time until return to home has actually increased by a few minutes, which is absolutely brilliant. You can see here when I was trying again, coming back down the pathway, I actually got to the point where the low battery return to home kicked in. And it was about to try and start flying 1.5 k's back to where I'd started the bike ride. But again, quickly, you update the home point and you can see that actually the return to home cancels, and you've then got a few more minutes of flight because it doesn't have to make that long flight back to the takeoff point. So absolutely brilliant new little function there. Definitely want to make use of it if you are, as I say, on a boat, if you're running, walking, or on the bike, or even driving. You really want to be making sure you're updating that home point because, like I said, the moment it loses signal, that's going to be bad news. And of course, the automatic low battery return to home is going to kick in far faster if it thinks it's got to make that long journey back to the original takeoff point when you're actually no longer there. So, short and sweet this week. If you like this, give me a little thumbs up. As ever, till next time, have fun, happy flying.